Hi guys, it's been a minute since I updated you on the historic home that me and my husband bought. It was built in 1899. If you haven't seen the empty house tour, go watch that because I show the entire house, including the outside. But for now, I just want to take you inside and update you a little bit on things we're going to do with furnishing, some of the remodels we're going to do, but I'll try not to repeat myself. So come on in. So I know it's been a minute since I updated you guys, and that's because we honestly just haven't been here. We closed on it, we lived here for a week, and then we immediately went on a trip for Christmas and we were out of the country. So we honestly have only lived here for about 2 weeks. So there hasn't been much to update you on. But now that we're back and we've settled in a bit, I've had a bit more time to think about the plans and like how I want to furnish it and renovations I want to do. So I definitely want to catch you guys up. Okay, so one of the first things I want to swap out because it'll be easy is just to replace this with a beautiful chandelier. If you guys watch Sarah Costello's video on YouTube, it's her New Orleans home. She has a stunning historic home and a chandelier in the entrance, and I'm just obsessed with it. I think it looks so good. So that's where the inspo came for swapping this out. Then if you guys want to come in here, I'll kind of walk you through some of the furniture that I'm considering. So we have this really ugly couch that I hate, but our puppies love it and it's temporary. You can see it's their little lookout spot. But I'm planning on getting this stunning floral couch. It's by Sophie Conran, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I've wanted it for like 3 years, and finally I feel like this is the perfect home to kind of invest in a piece like that. But it's going to be stunning. Now I will be changing the color of the paint. We have a couple of other things to do. We've had some drywall we needed to do, so lots of other things before we're able to paint. But I cannot wait for that day because the black is not working for me. But I'm planning on doing it a very light, dusty pink, kind of like, I don't know, like a salmon almost. I'll try and insert some photos because it sounds crazy, but I think it's gonna be actually so beautiful in this space. So I'm gonna do it in the entire living room. And I think I'm gonna move my glass coffee table into this room because it'll look so good in here. This is a little bit smaller than the back room. I think I'm gonna try and just paint this mantle and maybe keep it. I was considering swapping it out for something different, but I don't know. I might try painting it first. I am gonna replace the tile because it's not to my taste, and put in a nice stone, obviously. In terms of furnishings, I did just order a Noguchi light and I'm so excited for it to come in. It's gonna look insane in here, especially with the floral couch. I think it's gonna be such a vibe. I also got off of Amazon one of those like circular pendants. I don't know what exactly they're called, but like the molding for the ceiling, so the light will be coming down from it. Now over here, I've considered finding a little desk for myself. I don't really need a desk. I don't like to work and sit at a desk, but sometimes it would be nice to have. So I've considered another little seating area, kind of like a letter station work area over here because we have the space. My mom is also giving me my great-grandmother's piece of furniture, and I don't really know where I'm gonna put it, but I definitely know I want to do kind of a bar situation on top of it. I'll show examples of what I'm talking about, but maybe over here or in that other corner. I haven't decided yet, but once I get it all set up, I will for sure show you. So let's go on back to this room. So for those that don't know, definitely go watch my other video because I explain how we removed these walls here and why we did it. But every time like I look at this, I'm just so happy that we did that. The only thing is once we remove the walls, obviously the floors need to be repaired and patched. So we still haven't done that because there's a couple other things we gotta do before flooring and paint. It's just kind of like a chain of events and they are all hinging on us working on some of the stuff in the foundation. So, but come on in through here. So again, we have a temporary couch. This is one that my mom gave me. It's super old, and I might actually get it reupholstered because it's got good bones, but the fabric is just a little sad. But anyways, it doesn't fit this space. I'll probably move it upstairs once we renovate and have the upstairs space for ourselves. But I'm considering a very large, maybe L-shaped couch here, maybe a little bit more modern. I definitely will be getting a new coffee table for this space since I'm moving this one to the front room. And then this chair I absolutely love. It is one of my great-grandmother's pieces. And then this console table, this is one of my first big purchases that I ever made for furniture. And I'm still in love with it. I love it in this space. It's from CB2 and I don't think they make it anymore, but just so happy with that purchase and I love it in this space. We were originally thinking we were gonna mount the TV on the fireplace, but we're actually considering putting it here instead. I just think it would be kind of out of the way. It's also way easier to mount it on this versus the brick. So TBD on that, but that's kind of my thought process. I'm still debating on rugs, but I think I'm gonna go with this one for the living rooms and just have the same rug in both rooms. But this one is from Nordic Knots in the color Walnut. And if the rooms are that dusty pink that I mentioned, I think this is gonna look so, so good. So that's what I'm considering. It's also a plus because I have dogs and realistically they get everything dirty. So this will hide a bit of that. Okay, since we were out of town, some of our renovations got stalled, but you guys will remember that this was a tiny door here. It looks like they had tried to make this into a bedroom. I actually think this used to be the dining room, but anyways, we opened it up and I originally was gonna just match the openings in the front of the living room. But my mom mentioned, well, why don't you just bring it up and make it a little bit taller? And we were like, oh my gosh, we didn't even think of that. Yeah, let's do that. So we actually brought it up to 9 feet tall and it just feels so nice and so open. The carpenter still has to come back and put on the trim. So we're waiting for that and we're missing some of the baseboards there that he has to add on. So it looks like a construction site right now. And what I also don't love is the view of the stairs from here. These stairs were really poorly done. They're kind of falling apart in places that you can see. Literally the banister, you can wiggle like this. Also, there's this really weird door that they put on the stairs. So when you walk in the front door, that's what you see. It's kind of awful. So anyways, we will be redoing the stairs, putting a beautiful banister at some point. So this view is gonna look a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a bedroom update. Now, we're using this as our master bedroom, but eventually we're gonna be moving upstairs once we renovate that, and this is gonna be a guest bedroom. So, a couple of things. First, there was no door on this closet. So random, I don't know why they removed it because it has a frame and everything. But I'm gonna go to Preservation Station and probably see if they have a pretty historic door that I can install there. Then, in terms of rugs, I am actually thinking I'm gonna go with this one. It's so pretty by Nordic Knots. It's in the color Sand, and I just think it's so stunning and so cozy. So I'm considering doing that rug in this room. Another thing I want to replace is gonna be a chandelier here. I'm gonna see if we can find one at Preservation Station in Nashville as well. They've got great stuff, by the way, if you are in Nashville and you want some historic doorknobs or hinges or mantles or chandeliers. They have a lot of awesome stuff, so definitely check them out. This is not sponsored or anything, but if you have a historic home or you love historic homes, it's a fun place to know about. So anyways, I want to replace that there because that is just not working. In terms of the fireplace, I have no idea why someone closed this up. No clue, but I think what we're gonna do is try and put a gas insert in here. So clear this out, put in a gas insert, and then put on a nice mantle because I just think, I would really love to do it in all of the bedrooms because I don't know, it just makes it feel so nice and so grand and kind of how these bedrooms were meant to be. So TBD on that. Okay, now let's go back to the back of the house. You guys will remember that we had this really weird door that came from the bathroom into the kitchen. So come over here. We actually ended up just closing this up. The drywallers just finished. And so now this bedroom, let me go show you. So now this bedroom has a true ensuite bathroom. And this just feels like it works so much better for the space. And I think I'm going to take off this kind of shitty door and put on a nice, beautiful door if I can, and probably have it swing inwards because all the doors are swinging into the room right now, and it's gonna, once we get a bed in here, it's gonna create too much like banging into furniture. So that's what I'm considering. Obviously this room, the paint color is not gonna stay. I don't know what I'm gonna paint it yet. I've considered doing one of the bedrooms in like some really fun floral wallpaper. I just have that vision. So if you have any good wallpapers that you love, send them my way or comment them below because I'm very interested in doing that. Okay, so that's all the updates I have for now. I will be sure to keep you guys updated on any changes, any renovations that we do or furniture that I buy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this.